I started because I was going to an attempt to cross the channel from Lanai to Maui, and so I knew I'd be putting a lot of stress on my shoulders to make them stronger for the crossing. I also had met a lot of older people, older swimmers in Hawaii who had a lot of problems with their shoulders. And I knew in order to effectively train for the cross-channel swim, I would have to avoid injury at all costs. So I needed to find a way to strengthen my shoulders as quickly and as efficiently and effectively and injury-free as possible. And I was worried about just putting on a lot of miles on my shoulders. I'd end up hurt and I wouldn't be able to do the swim. So I had a swimmer buddy who recommended Chris, and so I signed up. And so that's how I found out about RITTER Sports. Well, it has helped me improve in that I believe I'm a stronger and a faster swimmer now. So I was able to complete the channel swim that I mentioned earlier from Lanai to Maui. Not only was I able to complete it, but I originally thought it would take 5 hours to complete, but we finished in 3 hours and 42 minutes, so a lot faster than originally expected. Also, I've been doing the North Shore Swim Series here in Oahu for about 4 or 5 years. Started in 5th or 6th place for my age group. Gradually moving up, but sure enough, after I signed up with RITTER Sports, I finally won my age group this year. I would say, and aside, I think general health and physical well-being has improved. I noticed it the other day when I played golf for the first time since I signed up with RITTER Sports. And my shots traveled a lot further and straighter than they usually do. So I think, again, overall well-being and physical conditioning has improved a lot. Well, for me, I travel a lot, and so it would be virtually impossible for me to have a real trainer, in-person trainer. But beyond that, I like, even if I were in one place the whole time, I would still prefer this system because I like to have guidance in the gym, but I don't like to be hovered over by a helicopter trainer, if you will, telling me exactly what to do every second of an hour or so. I like the guidance, but I also like flexibility, so prefer to do the workout on my own. For me, I found it to be, the workouts actually are not that demanding and that I don't feel exhausted when I do them. And I think that's key because I think, mentally it's hard to go into the gym if you know you're going to get really tired. So sometimes you'll tend to miss the workout if you kind of psych yourself out, think you're going to be tired for the rest of the day, or just you're too tired to do the workout. But I find Chris's workouts are not so exhausting, but on the other hand, I see a lot of improvement, and so they seem to be very effective. So that combination of not so tiring, but lots of improvement is the thing I like most. Pretty much anybody, really. Anybody who's looking to get fitter and has some specific goals that they want to achieve. Chris does a very good job of going over what you want to achieve and designing a program to get you there. Also, as I mentioned earlier, anybody who requires or just desires the flexibility of an online trainer rather than an in-person trainer, and anybody who just wants an effective program. Again, you don't have to work that hard, but you see really good results. So I would pretty much recommend it to anybody who wants to improve their fitness.